I think the first play here for the bets on a budget is Seattle plus 5.5 at New Orleans. So I like New Orleans to win the game, but 5.5 points is a lot of points to get. I get that they're at home. I understand, but it's either Jameis Winston or Andy Dalton, and I get the Geno Smith on the other side, but still, like that's a lot of points for a team that's not super potent on offense in New Orleans. So yeah, I think Seattle plus 5.5. That's a very doable spread. And if I'm getting points with a team that's putting up a lot of points, that feels good for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Detroit plus 3 at New England. I know you like Detroit to outright win. I wouldn't mind them on the money line as well at plus 140, but for this segment's sake, we'll go with plus 3 at New England because I do think the Patriots have a chance to win. I even picked them to win, maybe a little risky, but I think they have a chance to win it.
Yeah.
But Detroit certainly getting points here is a little bit crazy. I think they're 3. If you can find them at 3.5, I love that. But I mean, Detroit, they're number 1 in overall offense. I don't love that they're last in overall scoring defense.
No, yeah,
so that's
it's
not great.
Really bad.
But their offense scores. So if you if you're getting points for a team that can score a lot of points, that's a good side to be on in the bet.
Yes.
Let's go with the Chargers minus 3 at Cleveland. So Cleveland's dealing with some injuries up front. Their defensive line's not very good, to be honest with you. So I think LA's going to be able to run the football. Justin Herbert on play action is going to be good. I think they get Keenan Allen back. I want to say one of the big 3 on defense, either J.C. Jackson, Khalil Mack, or Joey Bosa comes back. They're getting a little bit healthier. And Cleveland just lost to Atlanta. What faith do I have that Cleveland's going to pull this thing out?
Yeah, not much.
Not much. I think LA wins by about a touchdown. Kansas City minus 7.5. Versus Vegas. So they're at home versus the Raiders. So that's a
nice
little over a
there.
touchdown. That's a big spread.
Yeah, it is. Especially for a divisional game.
But the Raiders don't have a good defense.
And
right now,
Patrick Mahomes will carve them up.
Right. Their secondary's bad. They cannot stop the run at all. So if they can hopefully get Clyde Edwards-Helaire going a little bit, they have a chance to be able to run the football, establish the running game, throw off of it. And if Kansas City's already really, really good. If you can run and you still have Mahomes, oh my God.
Yeah.
Almost unbeatable.
Insane.
So I think Kansas City minus 7.5 there is good. Plus Mahomes against the spread in early season, right? The first 6 weeks is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
So we'll take Kansas City there. Finally, under 43.5 in the Indianapolis-Denver game tonight. I guess maybe you should even lead with that, but I always like to save the props for the end. Either way, under 43.5 for Indianapolis at Denver. Again, not good offenses on either side. Jonathan Taylor is most likely going to be out. Game time decision, but most likely out. Denver lost their top back, and Melvin Gordon has had a fumble problem. They're not very good in the red zone. They're not very good situationally on third down.
It doesn't look great.
You tell me where the points are coming from. That's a pretty high spread. I expected that to be more like 39.5, maybe 40. So that's a higher spread than I thought for 2 not very good offenses. So I think 43.5 under feels right.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. We got some good bets.
I mean, this is, I think, hopefully going to be the week we start getting